Hello everybody, good morning. This is Missy with Missy Evans Crafty Creations, and I just wanted to show you a couple of pieces of jewelry that I've done. This was after watching another YouTuber, Daniel Cooper, and his experiments that he does in his resin jewelry. No, I don't have a video as I was doing this. This little circle pendant that you see right here was left over resin after I was making these. Little heart earrings. And these little leaves, which I'm not done with them yet. I still got to put a top coat, but you can see I hope you can see the color shift of that interference. I used the interference pink in there with it. It was really pretty with this color gold, or I'm sorry, no, it's not gold. I'll get the color for you. Let me see exactly what that was. It was a paste, not a mica powder. And this is one that I did get from Temu. Looks like that. And the color, amaranth. It's a beautiful color. And this was, I used very little of this pink. Look at all these. Oop. And this, just look at the lacing in here. Another one, the YouTubers that I watch is Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. And she does jewelry too, but she does mostly pours and stuff. But she's been doing these pours in like large coaster modes, where she's been trying to get this crackle effect and this lacing effect. And it's not the easiest thing to do. I don't have the big mode like she does to do it, but it did work out in this piece of jewelry, and I sure hope then I can reproduce this at another time. And I will do a video on it when I do try to do it. Here's another piece. Let me get the camera focus. Well, let's do it this way. Okay, there it is. And this one, I just put the clear resin in the cavity, in the mold, and this used, let me get it back on there. See if I back away a little bit, see if it'll focus. There we go. And I used on this one, it was alcohol ink, it was blue and green and white. And I layered it just a couple of times and left it completely alone. But you can see the dimension in there and definition in there. Oh. There it is. It is so pretty. As I know a lot of you that do this knows how hard this is to get. I still got to trim this little edge up here, which it'll be no big deal. But to me, looking in it and spending a lot of time in Florida the last few years, especially this past spring, and this is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Florida. It reminds me of the fresh waters in Florida, the Everglades. It's really pretty. And this was my big, well, here's this little one. This one didn't have, let me get it to focus. There we go. I think I swirled this too much. I removed it. Well, I know I did swirl it, and yeah, I think I did it too much. And here we're not coming into focus. There it goes. But why won't it do it straight on? Well, you can see there, you can see the depth and the layer in it. Oh, here we go again. This camera is touchy when anything is moving. But yeah, you can do it even in these little flat modes. And I do know that doing it in this little mode here, this resin, before I put it in there, it had already been setting for about 15 minutes in the cup. So it was, you know, it was actually starting to get a little warm. So that's why I had to hurry up and pour it in here. And then it probably set another 5 minutes before I even put the alcohol inks in. Now this was one here where nothing happened. I had a little bit of just clear and the red paste, and then I put clear again, and it just all melted. No design. Okay, here's the other one thing. I hope this really stays in focus. There we go. This is the little cabochon. I have one of the little cabochon modes. You can see, oops. Can you see the little strings, trailings from the glue, the alcohol inks dropping? And this burgundy that's in the middle, I just dropped a little bit of it off of the bottom of my stick. It was just a little tiny drop. I let it drop. I let it set for a few minutes, and then I took a toothpick and made one round swirl. You can see the line. Hang on just 1 second. Let me try to get this in focus. Right through here, you can see the streak line where I done just the one swirl. And this is what the bottom looks like. Oops. And there went that one. But I did it in all these sizes. I got resin on my hand. Yeah, I gotta get that off. Not resin, it's just paste. Let me try to get him up here. There he focused. Look at that. It's amazing to me. The things that resin does. That looks like almost like a mushroom cloud inside. But my thoughts on these, I'm gonna glue them together and make a bead. I was going to, but I almost don't want to disturb those middles for sure. I would have to drill it on the side that is glued, and I don't know if that's gonna work. I guess we'll see. But here's that. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I don't have a set schedule on putting out videos or what kind of videos that I'm going to be putting out. They just happen when I feel like it. pretty much. Um, Leave me a comment. Let me let me know what you like, what you don't like. Let me see. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see me do. This is gonna be my next project. Mama bear keychain. So cute. Alright, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.